Sydney Sweeney. Fame, scandals, and the truth Hollywood won't tell. What if I told you one of Hollywood's fastest rising stars is also one of the most controversial? She's beautiful, talented, and everywhere. But behind the fame, the red carpets, and the flashing cameras, there's a story filled with pressure, criticism, and non-stop headlines. This is the real story of Sydney Sweeney, and why the world just can't stop talking about her. Chapter 1. The Girl with a Plan. Before the fame, before the spotlight, Sydney Sweeney was just a regular girl with a dream. But unlike others, she didn't just dream. She planned. At a young age, she created a 5-year business plan to convince her parents to let her pursue acting. Yes, a teenager with a strategy. That tells you one thing right away. She wasn't just passionate. She was determined. But Hollywood? It didn't welcome her easily. Audition after audition, rejection after rejection. Small roles, background appearances, and a constant question. Is this even worth it? Chapter 2. Breakthrough or Beginning of Controversy. Everything changed when she stepped into the world of Euphoria. Her role was bold, emotional, unfiltered, and suddenly, Sydney Sweeney was no longer unknown. But fame came with a price. Her scenes sparked debates. Clips went viral. People started talking. And not all of it was praise. Then came the White Lotus. Another hit. Another powerful performance. But also, more attention, more opinions, more controversy. Chapter 3. The Internet Turns. In today's world, fame doesn't just live on screen. It lives online. And Sydney? She became a constant topic. Criticism. Judgment. Endless discussions about her roles, her image, her choices. Some said she was overexposed. Others said she was misunderstood. And then came the rumors, tensions with co-stars, speculations about her personal life.
No confirmation.
But enough to keep the internet busy. Because here's the truth. In Hollywood, controversy is currency. Chapter 4. More than just a pretty face. But here's where the story changes. Sydney didn't step back. She stepped up. While the world was busy judging her, she was building something bigger. Producing projects. Making smart business decisions. Taking control of her narrative. Because she understood something most people don't. Fame is temporary. But power? Power is built. Chapter 5. The pressure no one talks about. Behind the success, there's a side people rarely see. Sydney has openly spoken about financial pressure. Yes, even after becoming famous. The cost of maintaining an image. The expectations. The constant need to stay relevant. Imagine being watched, judged, criticized every single day. That's the reality behind the glamour. Final thought. Star or strategist? So, what is Sydney Sweeney really? A controversial actress? A rising superstar? Or a smart strategist playing the game better than anyone else? Maybe she's all of it. Because whether people love her or criticize her, one thing is undeniable. They're watching. And maybe that's the real secret of Hollywood. It's not about being perfect. It's about being unforgettable.
So what do you think?
Is Sydney Sweeney misunderstood? Or is she creating the controversy on purpose? Comment below. And if you want more real stories behind Hollywood fame, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned.